KPA College of Agribusiness.
Asante sana.
Yes.
Finally reached Ol Joro Rock. Now probably we can start with you introducing yourself to the people.
Yes. My name is Ndongo Kahehu. I am the executive director of KPA Youth Empowerment Institute. KAP Youth Empowerment Institute is an organization that trains young people in vocational and technical skills in very many different courses.
Okay,
we learned a number of things. First, there is a lot of money to be made in agriculture for young people. They can make lots more money than even in employment.
Amazing.
However, it is not enough to just learn the course for agriculture.
Yes.
You also have to figure out the market even before you start growing any crop or processing any crop at all.
Definitely.
So the way we have done it here now is KPA is doing the training, but we have retained a company called Kazi Skills, whose responsibility is to secure the market for products for young people. Yes.
All right. So is there, by any chance, are you a farmer as well? For you to have started the college, especially in agriculture, have you farmed before? What really inspired you to start something like this?
No, I can't call myself a farmer, although I grew up here in this area. So this is a farming community. That's the first thing we learned.
Yes.
However, the thing that inspired me was after a couple of years of applying our model here as KPA and seeing it very, very successful. We were actually very successful. More than 75% of our students are able to earn a living after training. We asked ourselves, can we use the same approach to crack this problem of agriculture and food security in this country? And it's a big one. It's a big problem, but it's also a big market. I don't know whether a lot of people know, but this year, between the month of January and June, Kenya imported food from outside worth 103 billion shillings. 103 billion shillings, that's almost 1 million jobs that we shipped to Uganda or Tanzania or Ethiopia, wherever we bought the food. Yes. So it's a really big sector.
It is.
It's an opportunity. It's just that young people probably have not figured it out. Bidii yako ndio inaamua. If you work hard, you become a millionaire. Why not?
It's on you, your hard work.
Yes, it's your hard work that determines.
Definitely.
That was the inspiration to see whether we could actually use that approach to get young people into agriculture.
Nice. Now when it comes to a trainee, what do they expect?
Here, it's made very clear that even though you can still decide to go and become employed, we believe the biggest potential for you is self-employment.
Definitely.
And that's why we are trying to remove the barriers to market, the barriers to knowledge, the barriers to financing, because we will also be connecting young people to opportunities for financing, so that you become a successful entrepreneur. We are not calling this agriculture. We are calling it agribusiness. And we know it will work because there is another opportunity for young people. You know what the average age of a farmer in Kenya is?
Tell me.
60 years old.
The average age of a farmer?
Yeah, those are people like me. We are very soon
you're soon
whether you like it or not. So that's a huge opportunity for any young person who really wants to do well in the food value chain, everything to do with everything from growing food to processing to cooking to transporting. There is a big opportunity there. And our country needs young people to come into farming because those 60-year-olds are not going to grow a lot of food for us. That's why we are buying 103 billion shillings worth of food. Because the people we have left to grow the food
are not able.
No, they're not able. They don't have the energy anymore. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest.
That's
exactly.
True. Definitely. Now, in terms of the training now itself, how long does it take? What do they expect now to do?
We have been doing the training for 3 months, but we have changed it. Now it's going to be 6 months, and 6 months for a very good reason. Number one is because we want to place a lot more emphasis on the business side of agri. You know, that people think of this as business that you do based on agriculture. But it is business.
But it is business, yes.
And the skills for business, even the generic skills, take time to learn and to practice. You might, know that this COP26 is taking place in Glasgow now, the climate change conference. We have been leading on some of that for quite a while. So we are going to be adding not just agriculture, but climate smart agriculture. You may have seen we are doing black soldier fly farming here. Black soldier fly feed, the larvae feed on farm waste. So we are teaching students and farmers, local farmers also, to monetize their waste instead of just throwing it away. And then the larvae itself is a protein base for animal food, for fish, for chicken, pigs, yes.
So you can always do something else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So very soon we will have several lines coming out of here, and some of them are going to actually be designed specifically to respond to the problem of climate change, including just tree planting.
Yes, which is very important.
Yes.
Okay. The reason why probably people don't get into farming is
the fear.
The market.
The fear that you grow. What if I grow something and nobody buys?
And nobody buys.
Now I can tell young people that's a very small risk now. If you hear Kenya is buying food from Uganda and Tanzania and Malawi worth 100 billion, it's because we don't have it here.
Yeah.
So market is not a big problem anymore. But I'll tell young people these days, people telling you that marketing is a problem for food for Kenya, no, it's not. It's not. Kenya needs a lot more food than we are producing.
Yes.
We used to be self-sufficient in things like maize. We are not at all now. No.
So Mr. Ndongo, for the market, because we are still talking about the full circle,
yes.
So what does the market expect of people who venture into agribusiness?
Yes. There are three things that the market expects. One is that the product you produce is of quality, good quality. Kenyans these days are very keen about what they put in their mouths. So if it's not good quality, you might have a problem. The other one is quantity, enough so that when the demand grows, you're able to grow with it. And then the last one is timely delivery. It is very important. You see, the market and the farm are two different entities completely. The market is me wanting to go to a supermarket because I want to cook a meal. And I have no clue how long the vegetables and greens I buy there have taken to grow. Somebody has to figure that out.
Yes, that's not for them.
Not for them.
Yes.
And that's why sometimes prices collapse because you supply when the market doesn't have the demand, right? So for young people who want to do this, my encouragement to them would be, think of it as a business. And any business is connecting production and market. And so unfortunately many of our young people just figure out the farming side. They grow crops very nice and then they just sit and wait. That's not good enough. You have to divide your effort and energy into those two. First, try to learn as much as possible about who is going to buy cabbages, who is buying cabbages that are being grown here, or potatoes, or green peas, or the strawberry. And how much do they pay for it? That also helps you to decide whether it's worth investing in, right?
Yes.
These days, a lot of young people are doing business as groups. This is a fantastic way of dividing the talent within that group. There are some people who are really, really good in marketing. So like the team from Kazi Skills led by Caro, that's the reason they are here. They are really good at it. There will be people who are really good on the farm in producing, maybe even processing and packing.
Wow.
And then you bring those two together, you have a business.
Definitely.
Not a farm, it's a business.
Not a farm, it's a business. Agri-business.
It's an agri-business, yes. You have a business.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. And for the situation you mentioned about us getting food from outside, how do then young people come and fill that gap that is already there, in terms of production of food?
The gap is already there. It's not a question of filling, it's already there. If we bought, Kenya has been buying $100 million worth of food every year. That's 100 billion shillings. This year that amount is going to double, because if between January and June we bought 103 billion, people still have to eat. So the first thing you need to realize is that we have 50 million mouths to feed in this country. They must eat, no matter what happens. They have to feed. The reason why we are having a problem in food security is because young people have stayed away from this huge opportunity. That's the only reason. If they came in, we wouldn't need to go and buy from outside.
Yes, we would buy from them.
We'll buy from them.
Yes.
Okay, let me not sound like I'm blaming only young people, because to be honest, there's a sense in which we have failed young people. If you look at the colleges that teach skills in this country, only 5% of enrolled young people in those colleges learn anything to do with agriculture.
Only 5%?
All colleges, including universities. You add them up, 5%, only 5%.
Very low.
Very low. So we are not producing enough people to exploit the opportunity. We are not. And yet we are saying agriculture is the backbone of our economy. And then everybody is moaning that we have 4 million young people unemployed when we are shipping 1 million jobs outside Kenya every year. Look, it's common sense.
Yeah. We need to push people in that space.
Exactly. It's just logic. It's pure logic. That's why I say the market is there. The market is there. If we are doing all these things, it tells you really, if you are an entrepreneur, young person listening to me, if I was young like you are or Waheto, I would go to the farm tomorrow.
Yes.
Because I know it's almost guaranteed that I will not fail.
Yes, definitely. Now, we will go and then you show me Caro, who will tell us now about the market that people are really complaining about.
Yes.
But before that, we'll be taking a quick break. We'll be right back.
You are watching TV 47, the home of untold stories.
Mimi sipendi unapanguza floor. Hiyo dust uache hapa kwa meza. Clean up. Kanyajui, this is a problem Next time uende ununue selector yako, utengeneze sandwich zako, uachane na sandwich za boss.
Selector. The difference is in the taste.
Authentic, natural, planned. Transforming.
Entrepreneurs around the country are creatively grinding.
I started with a borrowed phone.
A borrowed phone?
Yeah, that could last 2 hours with charge.
We just have to do quality work for them.
To make their mark in an unpredictable market.
It was now going on a sales venture, looking for stockists, door to door.
Welcome back. For those who are joining us, we are at Ol Joro College, and before the break we're talking to Mr. Ndongo, who's the executive director here. Now joining me here is Carol, who is from Kazi Skills, which basically manages the farm here. So Carol, habari yako?
Hi, I'm good.
Yes. We have now come into the greenhouse, which is just the temperatures are crazy, but other than that, let's talk about the management of this farm. What activities do happen on these farms?
My name is Caro Jarara. I'm the director, Kazi Skills. Nice. My main work here is to manage the farm and also to provide and secure a market for our products here.
So those two, that is your main.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah. So your first part of the work, which is to manage the farm. How has it been? What activities do we have on the farm?
Okay, the activities that we normally do here, we do farming. That farming is the main thing here. Yes. So, and then we also do training for our youth and also the community.
The community itself. Okay. All right. So you do training, you do farming, you help the young people basically to get into this space.
Exactly.
So speaking about a specific day, let's talk about your daily day on the farm. What does your daily routine look like when you come to the farm?
Okay, we start with maombi in the morning, and then from there duty allocations. So people are given where to work on that specific day. Yes. So we on a certain portion, we only tell 10 people to go work on that area, and then before the day ends, we have to gather and then plan for the tomorrow's work. Okay, so
basically that's how the day looks like. Yes. People are divided, given different responsibilities, and that's it. Now, coming and setting up such a farm, especially because you have demo farms, you have the farms that have strawberries we hear about, how or what challenges have you experienced while setting up those farms?
Wow, we've experienced a lot of challenges, but at least we have managed to overcome them. Yes. The very first one is the climate change. Here we in Nyandarua. So, but you see the climate keep on changing. Yes. 2 weeks or so, we encountered a very heavy rains that damaged our crop. And that's why now you are seeing us doing the greenhouse, because the ones which were on open field, they were totally damaged. So at least now that's why we are introducing the greenhouse, so that when such a time comes, at least we have something to satisfy our market.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then also competition is there.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so that's also, I call it a challenge.
Yes.
But we are now working on our quality of our products. But they are now selling very well, because we learned where we were going wrong. But now at least everything is in good order. Then logistics. That was also another challenge.
Yes.
That's why we had to go and at least get an extra vehicle to make sure that our product get to the market on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now definitely I can see your produce does sell and there are market spaces. So which kind of markets, especially here around the community, where do you take your produce? How is it doing? How is the market? Are they accepting? How are they taking in the produce basically?
Okay, we have a market. Our main market is the big markets.
Okay.
Then we have the green groceries. And then, yeah, that's where we normally sell most of our product.
Yes.
Yeah, let me say we started with one shop. And from there, because our quality is good, that's why now they recommended us to other stores, and that's how now we can say we don't have any challenge when it comes to marketing our products.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the Kazi Skills is the company that is managing the entire farm.
Yes.
But now when it comes to sell, we sell with Ol Joro Foods. So that's the brand name of our products.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's get into now Ol Joro Foods, because as a trainee I will come, I will plant. But then now it's time to sell, because most people complain about markets. So how does Ol Joro Food come and now reduce that gap of the market and the farmer?
Okay, so what we normally do, we start from training, yeah?
Okay.
When you come to this place, you start from training. Then we go to the farm where you do the practice and all that.
Okay.
Then from there, after we harvest, now we do pack our products. We do the pre-packs, yeah?
Okay.
And that's how we blood them with Ol Joro Food, whatever sticker.
Yes.
But now the community within, yeah? We normally source some of our product that we don't have from them. And then since the demand is too high, we cannot even be able to meet the demand. So we have to source also from other people.
Yes.
And then when they come to us, we blood them with Ol Joro Foods. And we can say we've helped a lot of people on when it comes to marketing their products.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So the community also comes and helps in terms of now you guys supplying the produce that you need.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to now the food being packaged and everything, is that what we expect from every trainee, that they should come back?
We always keep in touch with them, yeah? And then we tell them what to grow, because as we know more about how the market is, yeah?
Okay.
Because you cannot just go do like potatoes and yet we don't know where we're gonna take them.
Yes.
But here what we're also trying them is to do the crops that are high value crops, yeah, not just the normal like beans and so.
Yes.
So that's why you are seeing here we have like these are French beans, we have the broccoli over there, and then we have the capsicum, which are the colored capsicum.
Oh, nice.
So we are now training them not to do just the normal type of crop that we are used of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is the major crop that you're planting here on the farm?
The main one here is strawberry. I think you take you to that place so that you can see what we are doing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But why exactly strawberries? Is the community loving strawberries? Is the soil good enough for strawberries? Is the market big enough to take in the strawberries?
Yeah, the market for strawberry, it's huge, yeah? Yeah, the market is very good for strawberry, and that's why you can see we are doing it in large volume. And yet I can tell you, up to now we have not even been able to meet the demand of strawberry. So I can encourage people to do it. Yeah.
So maybe some advice now in terms of encouragement. How would you encourage someone who wants to start setting up a farm? Yeah, just as we
me, I would
finish up.
say farming is good. When I took over this project, I can say I've seen in farming you can get something very good. For me, I had to quit from being employed
9 to 5.
to come do this kind of work, of which I do enjoy, and I can say it's well paying.
It's well paying.
Yeah.
Better than being employed.
Yeah.
You guys had it from her.
Yeah.
So Carol, what is good quality, especially for someone who wants to bring in their produce so that it's under Ol Joro Foods?
Okay.
What is good quality?
For this one, let me take like strawberries. For strawberry, we normally check on the size and also the color, because you know strawberry, for it to look nice, it has to have the reddish whatever.
Yeah, the color.
Yeah, the color, and also the taste.
The taste.
Yeah, the taste. Okay. So those are the main thing that we normally check when it comes to quality. To quality, but that's only on strawberry.
Yeah, the rest have different.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it depends. All
because
right.
as we know what the market expect, so we have to check on what the market is expecting from us. Definitely. Yeah.
So Carol, for anyone who would like to reach KPA and Ol Joro Foods, probably share contacts or social media handle that you have. Okay.
On training part, you can check on the website www.kpa.org. Okay. www.kpa.org. Okay. And their number is 0786 101 268. And for anyone who'd like to come and visit the farm and see what we normally do, you can check on our Facebook page at Ol Joro Foods, and also you can call me on 0720 033 025. Nice. 0720 033 025.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sana.
My name is Boniface Kenywa. I'm an alumni of CAP and also a farmer. The only challenge I have is meeting the market demand. People who consume strawberry, they are not in my locality. So you find that they are in Nairobi or maybe some other places. Farming is not a dirty man's job. Farming is rewarding, and probably the next lot of millionaires in Kenya will be farmers.
Thank you for tuning in. Remember to catch us next week, same time but a different place, right here on Kilimo Diaries.